You know what I mean? Because one's for a group of people. I think it's the 13D or G or some shit. The 13F is for like a fund, like a hedge fund. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah. I don't know, but we can get mad all you want. No one's gonna give a fuck. Know what I mean? No, I'm telling you, Adam Aaron don't give a fuck. Wall Street don't give a fuck. And the YouTubers don't give a fuck. I've been trying to say that, but I mean, God bless I didn't get too heavy into those options today. Um, Monday could be a wild card
Start
now. Fuck.
laddering in.
Oh shit. Oh
I
lord.
still like it though. I like it though. You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah. The good play. I think.
Kind of. I mean, what what is this? Oh, what a troll. Man, yeah, y'all all want videos about this. I was gonna make a video really quick, but then I was like, I'm not gonna make a video. I don't feel like doing that right
You
now.
don't bring that negativity in your life right now, bro.
Don't worry though. Don't worry. Don't worry, boys.
Wait.
Wait. Someone had an N-word counter. Biden versus Trump. Such the internet is literally a group of trolls. God, I'm curious what everyone thinks. Did I watch? Everyone always asks, did I watch Lou's new video? The answer is typically no. Not because I dislike Lou, but I just don't watch any YouTube videos besides Nelk. I watch Nelk occasionally. Um, man. Also, too, everyone in, I mean, don't ask me in YouTube what to do with your option. I'm never gonna tell you what to do with your option, ever.
Watching the money. That's what you gotta do.
No, they're literally saying like I bought $40 in the money calls. What I do? I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
What are you trading? Trading for people? You're that talent.
And I mean, I'm the last person I would ever ask to when you should sell your option because I always sell mine early.
Hey,
Today was a
Tyler,
$15,000 mess up. Yeah, what's up?
you been looking at Neo lately at all? Like broke up a little bit. I think it'll have like one more
Man,
drop down and then
man, I
maybe start.
haven't, but EVs are kicking back up.
Yeah,
I think with the chip shortage thing kind of being pushed underneath the kitchen table, no one's really talking about it right now. I think they're looking sharp. Most EVs got Tesla bouncing back. You have a lot bouncing back.
well,
45 is gonna be the big area.
Neo sold like 500 cars in Europe like a week or two ago.
Yeah, that's
And
fucking massive. That Norway shit's massive.
yeah,
Let's watch Lou's new video real quick. People are saying it confuses people. What's his video? Whoa. Lou versus Wall Street. Which one? This one? Dude, he's the only person that'll post two videos in the same hour. Which one is it? Which one's the confusing one? I watched this one right here. It was a minute long. Which one? Which one do I watch? Do you guys know which one's confusing?
Yeah,
I think
the
watch
price.
confused.
This one? Let's watch this one.
No, the other one.
Oh my god. This one?
What's going on, my little Occupy
Okay.
Wall Street 2.0
Let's read.
motherfuckers?
Let's listen.
No, we're not gonna go downtown and fuck people up with bats. Just letting you know. Just wanted to do this very short video. Obviously, when I talked about what the real price was on AMC, what the real price was on GameStop back then, obviously I caught a lot of shit for it. And now everybody's seeing it's coming true. You guys understand that. But I want to say something to you. The reason why it's really about 19, why it's still holding at 19, it's because in their books, it already spiked. It's waiting for shares to come and cover it. They're trying to.
Hey, so what? I heard this. What is he talking about? This 19? Maybe I'm missing it in my head. What are you talking about?
He's saying
guys
it's
the don't
1900.
Oh
He's saying
my
it's between
god.
1600 and 1900
Oh my god.
on the quote unquote
That's
secondary.
that's what I thought, and I was like, I don't think so. What? Come on,
Hell yeah.
Lou. Come on. Hey, you're looking trim, though, Lou. Mad respect. You're looking like you're out there, a little power walk in the brisk park.
control this on one side here, okay? Not on the street. That's why that $40 bullshit is bullshit. Okay, they need your shares in order to take care of all of this within the secondary tier system. Okay? It's very simple. It's like when you were a kid and you did stupid shit like that. Well, guess what? You want to clean up that shit, fix that shit before your parents come home. Okay, so now use that idea in your brain. Who's the parents in this scenario? Who's looking into everything? Okay, they want to fix everything somehow. Maybe you guys sell, maybe a catastrophe happens, some shit. But I'm just telling you something. AMC already spiked, GameStop already spiked. I love you motherfuckers. I love you motherfuckers. That's why I'm saying this to you, okay? Stay strong. Melania, love you.
This dude's spitting.
I mean, man. And I know you said you. Of course you like his videos, lame, because you freaking want this thing to explode. you have like $100,000 in call options.
This dude's spitting right now.
The only 1900 I've seen is those sketchy looking screenshots.
Yeah, I saw
People
a
are-
weird screenshot of GM.
people are
with, like,
taking-
a giant fucking green like wick candle or something.
Yeah, people are like taking it with like their Nokia phones like off their auntie's Wi-Fi or some crap.
Yeah, they go on some they go on TradingView and they color their vertical lines and they just like very minutely add a green vertical line to a green candle and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't. That was worrisome to even listen to a little bit right there. That was a little worrisome. Cause I know people are gonna like really like think like cause you know that's what like you got people like crying and they're sad about all this stuff going on, right? Like this stuff being said, which I'm not being like mean to anyone, but it's just like
I'm removing
I get where people, you better remove those green lights. You become red like me.
I'm removing your laser eyes.
No, red light when you have red. No, that green laser crap. Don't get on that green laser crap. It's red lasers, because red lasers you power beaming, bro. You trade any stock. Those green lasers, you're focused on one stock. Nope.
Hey Tyler, do you regret selling your SQQ calls?
No. I sold them at like. Was that sarcasm? I mean that was actually a really good.
Being like that
that was a great sell off because it dumped immediately after.
Really good punch.
Yeah, I sold it right here at 10.7 this morning. It bounced up and it stayed up early this morning. I was like, I gotta just get out, and then it tanked like literally like within minutes. So that was good. I was mentioning though and like I wasn't wrong in the thesis of CPI beating and inflation going up, but I was greedy with going with SQQ in my opinion because SQQ is more on the tech side, and I think if it was a little bit worse, maybe tech would have got affected more. But I wanted to make more money on it. But the safest thing to do would have been to short or put puts on the Russell because this is essentially all retail. And I mentioned that before I did it. I was like, but I want to make more money and it's cheaper. And there was kind of less risk with SQQ. Like all in all, I think I lost like 1,000 maybe, which is nothing. Like that was okay. Like I lost a few thousand with the cloves. That clove this morning just off of stupidity, like and getting out to those. You know, I had them.
I had them too.
There's an influx in TLT. Usually when that happens, there's probably going to be a correction in the S&P 500.
Yeah, dude, like the 10-year bond and stuff is going up. Like the US 10, let's look real quick. I mean, yeah, the bonds are going AWOL right now. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get like too far like bullish, you know what I mean, on the market. That's all I was trying to tell like Swim Mom and some people, like, guys, this thing is not bullish yet. Like the market. Like I think that bonds are still gonna pick back up. I think inflation's gonna start spiking. We'll see what happens.
I think the S&P will come back down and touch the 100-day AMA. How the fuck do you say it?
What's up?
Moving
Sorry,
average, the MA.
Yeah, I don't really use MA, but yeah, I mean some of them are like the 200 is a good one. I would use a 200. I just yeah, Clove was easy. Clove was an easy trade. All in all, altogether it was pretty simple. I mean, but most of these meme stocks were like, it's like, look, you can like just see when they're about to break those, the legs are about to fall from underneath them, right? So like you kind of see Like when CLNE broke this, I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. It came down test and then it came down more. It was another really easy test. Like look at Wish. What's Wish doing? If Wish comes back down here, it'll probably just tank and drop like to $8. I mean, the trends are really easy to spot these. And tomorrow, if AMC starts dropping, I anticipate just a bloody day for all memes. And that's probably where I'll focus at tomorrow, which is going to be crazy to say. But
Looking
I'm
at
curious how
like
much envy I is.
Wish or something.
I don't know which one I'll trade yet. I really don't know which one. I think Clove will come down and fill this about to $12 flat, most likely, though. Okay, people are asking in the chat about Adam Aaron's tweet. So let me re-explain this. So if you watch me, I don't know how you get too confused on this, but I get how people are confused about it. But like what I read was what he covered right here. And when you read this, this is clear what he's saying. But when you read this, this is the confusing thing. Which you would think this would be. It's funny that they still have a Wanda Group company, and they're like not even like owned by Wanda right now. But this is concerning because when you read this, it does say, as June 2nd, there were approximately 4.1 million individual shareholders eligible to vote for the upcoming shareholder meeting. Now, if you read that, I don't know. I was talking about the Discord that this could have meant that whoever owns them, like one person represents it represents one vote. So they could have been saying that's an individual shareholder, the entity being that. So like if Citadel owns it, right, then Citadel is a shareholder. So I don't know how that is recorded. I don't know. I don't know how that is. I wish that this would have been worded the same as the tweet. Because if you read the tweet, it's really simple to understand. So if you read this, this is simple. It's like this is like 10th, like I want to say 7th grade level grammar. AMC's number of shareholders in the U.S. and abroad increased. They said abroad too. So I told people in the YouTube video, people were like, that's not including Europe and stuff. I'm like, okay. I mean, I said it, but like people got mad, but whatever. It has increased to about 4.1 million, and you own, it says comma and, which means this is completely separate. This is, and I would assume this is being fact checked by a lawyer or something before you tweet stuff. So this is totally separate from this. Okay. This is not talking about the 4.1 million don't equal this. And he says, and you own more than 80% of AMC. So 80% of this 4.1 million is individual shareholders, which I would have assumed was retail. So when I read individual, I would have assumed that being retail, but I still said in my video that like I didn't like agree with these crazy, like, you know, the crazy theories of like 900 million shares and all that, right? Like I didn't have the evidence for that, so I can't believe that. And I wasn't going to spread hype like this to say like, you know, people I know have 10,000 plus shares. And I don't know. I don't know how that's being resorted around. I'm just reading what I read and giving you my honest opinion on it. So that's why I said what I said. But I never believed there were 700, 800 million shares. I do believe there's outstanding shares, and that it's probably some naked shorts. I don't know how many it is. No one has any clue. But based on the numbers they gave us, like I didn't see there being like a major problem. But now this could negatively affect the share price going into tomorrow. So because now he's saying, you know, there's no mysteries. I mean, which, right, like the way he worded this makes sense, you know? But then he comes out with this saying individuals had more than 80% of the shares. He uses individuals here when they use individuals. So I don't know. I've been trying to tell y'all that Adam's not your friend, but y'all don't believe me.
He legally could not say naked shorts.
Yeah.
He
So
cannot give out information that would collude to it or imply it, because just look at the YouTubers and the people on social media who are saying Citadel naked shorts in the same sentence. They're getting cease and desist and shit because it's actually defamation. Because if you just come out and you say a company's doing all this illegal shit, like that's actually has legal repercussions. So while it is
Yo.
kind of weird that they're getting cease and desist because they're just people on Twitter, it's like fucking you using someone's intellectual property. Like it's their right. They have the ability to do that.
This is the coolest thing I've read all morning.
Citadel's like, it's served, bitch.
It's literally just like, fuck you. You're
Citadel,
saying shit on the
King,
internet about us.
King Griffin's like, this is why I've been at the office all day, bitches. This is why. This
I'm
is
on
why.
Twitter.
But on a serious note, yeah, that's not the greatest thing in the world, but what was this? This is the second one. It was a global count, not just shares held by US in Canada, which he mentioned in it. We said that about, not exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
The thing that pisses me off is the SEC has members of the SEC have been on CNBC and a few other news stations for the last few days. Especially the lady who said naked shorts on the news. She's actually talking about naked shorts now. And of the two people that are related to the SEC, the interviews that I've seen, they literally have been like, "Yeah, we're not really going to do anything. Fuck it." It's been kind of annoying. It also takes a really long time because you just have to sift through all the fucking trades and shit.
Feedback. Well, I've continued to say that I'm not playing AMC for a short squeeze in the short term. Like, I don't think you should be looking at AMC for an immediate short squeeze. I think that's really stupid because I don't think it's going to happen immediately unless the SEC. I mean, now the evidence is there that there's a lot of shares and that it's kind of capped out. I believe the evidence is there personally. Now, the question from there goes to, I think the SEC is being pushed to look into it, but will they ever make that next step? And that's where you're at right now. I think you're there. I think this is still really bullish. I understood this is how I understood it anyways. They kind of just confirmed that you're sitting at such a crazy high level right now. And the real thing, in my opinion, is I believe that hedge funds or Citadel, whoever you want to say, I believe they read this for what it was. Like we're reading it right now. It's true understanding. Now, they weren't reading it as 900 million shares or anything like that. I believe they read it for what it was. They did their shorting yesterday. They thought this is a great time to short some more. But I will say that it's probably priced in. And if we start seeing selling off tomorrow, if we start seeing selling off on Monday, especially, right? Because I already assume tomorrow won't be the best day ever. But if we see selling on Monday, that would be the concerning part, that it would probably indicate that retail is getting scared. And retail is the only thing that's holding this up right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's different from GameStop and different from everything else because retail won't sell. So if retail sees that and they get scared and oh, there's no naked shorts, then yeah, you know what I mean? But if everyone knew there was naked shorts, on paper, there's seven, if Adam Air would have came out and said there's 700 million shares out there right now, we have factual proof, the SEC would have to step in and we would have squeezed this morning. You know what I mean? It would have happened probably immediately. So, yeah, I don't really know how else to word that. I still like what I'm seeing. You're capped out. Shorts keep adding more. I do believe there's some sort of naked shorting there. I don't think we know the exact answers. I didn't ever say that we knew the exact answers, but we know that it's capped out. What was after hours good news? No, there was no good news. I didn't see any. Yeah.
One more question. What do you think of Palantir long term?
I love it. It's more of a Roth stock though. Stick in your IRA. Right now, I mean, you had really great opportunities down there, below $20 for a while. That was the greatest time ever. I was hyping them up in the Discord and on my YouTube, right? But yeah, I like them still where they're at though. They're gonna be solid in the next few years.
Yeah, it's because I bought 50 contracts for January.
Options, I don't know because, like I said, I'm not the strongest person on the economy in the next year or so.
Yeah.
So leaps scare me right now personally, but that's definitely one of those companies that's gonna keep doing well on earnings and having great growth though. Lou told people to hold Clove. I hope he didn't hold that baby. Oh, I sold that thing at open. First exit was for $7, and the second exit was at $6. It was nice. Good stuff.
USO is kind of climbing kind of steadily a little bit. I'm wondering about getting back into that.
One sec. Let me look at WTI. Yeah, WTI is going up. It'll probably go up too with inflation. So inflation occurring will probably boost the price of oil because dollar worth less equals more dollars to equal a barrel of oil. I would assume. Zom's coming back to a good entry too. I wanted to come down a little bit.
Is it oil to the next play for pairs, or what do you think? Root.
If I find a good entry, I want to trade oil. I don't think you're gonna double top here. I think you're gonna break that double top. Isn't that funny how you get a perfect double top there? Lou Def did hard drugs when he was young. Y'all are trolls.
I think it's a good time to borrow some confidence from somebody, maybe. Trey, you know?
Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. Y'all are gonna get me.
What?
Y'all are gonna get AMC Twitter to start attacking me.
I'm
It seems
curious
that
to
he's
see what
saying
he
we
thinks,
don't
though.
have enough a chance on the squeeze. I never said you didn't have a chance on the squeeze, but I said in the short term, they're not gonna get margin called. I think that's dumb. Right now, I don't think that the margin call is on the table as of right now, and I've been saying that. And it's not to be people like you're a shill, you're an asshole, you're whatever. Okay, whatever you want to say. This is the biggest hedge fund in America. $7 billion is nothing to them. Whatever they're down right now, that's like nothing. So you're gonna have to have enforcement. That's what I've been saying. It's gonna have to be enforced, or this is gonna have to go to like a crazy price on AMC. That's gonna be the two factors that make them cover. At least when it comes to the short squeezing. Now the gamma squeeze can still occur, and that's for next Friday's $40 options expiring.
The gamma should be what you guys should be thinking about.
Yeah, the gamma is the most important. I keep saying that. Yeah, like that's why shorts covered on. That's why some shorts covered on GameStop is because the gamma kept occurring. You know what I mean? And it didn't just occur 1 week. It occurred like multiple. Like, let's go back. Come on, let's go do some math, some cheap math.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, they still have shorts, like legitimate shorts, and like we've seen crazy movement and made crazy money. So that was all without naked shorts covering. So like, there's still potential to grow or make money at least on AMC without
I
the
mean,
fucking margin calls, right? At the end of the day.
yeah, but what I'm saying, for a margin call to happen, the stock's gonna have to get to a very high price point for a margin
Right.
call. But if you want the SEC to make them cover, that's totally different, and that can happen pretty quick as well. But that just is totally reliant on the SEC doing their job. You know what I mean? That's the difference right now. And it's like, do you want to like? I think waiting on the SEC to do something is a little bit can be challenging and time consuming.
I just want to make some other, like, honestly, I'm getting like exhausted with the meme shit at this point.
What do you? I
Gotta
mean,
make
I
some
didn't.
money.
I mean, I'm still wearing the same clothes from last night. I haven't slept today, really too much. Ugh.
I just want to go back to fundamentals when shit used to make sense.
I'm gonna go back to what?
Fundamentals?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, made a lot of money the past month and a half. I mean, so no complaints, but
No, I'm complaining. I'm in a bitch.
No. I just want sleep again.
yeah. But I mean, ultimately, I mean, like, we'll see how we react in the morning. You know what I mean? But I'm curious to see what most people say. That people are gonna make their videos, and I'm curious. But once again, though, Adam Aaron is like not your friend. Like, I guess like he says he's like. I mean, dude, like go read what this thing said. Like, is that a bit? That's actually good. Where's it at? Does someone have what the vote was gonna be on? Man, someone sent it the other day.
Is that in the press release? Oh no.
It says
doesn't.
no. It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's like small dilution, pay raise.
Yeah. No. It's the compensation plan for the investors that gave their stock over to for AMC to sell. So I assume what they want to do with that additional 25 million. This is an assumption, by the way. I would assume they want to get that 25 million. They want to split it back up and give it back to the executives. But like, dude, like if anyone votes yes on that crap, you're like, what is wrong with you?
Dude, that boils my blood because when they sold all those shares, the executive shares, and gave that money to the company,
screwed it.
they
It screwed it.
well, no, they marketed it as the shareholders were doing it out of good faith, almost as if they weren't going to get that money back.
Yeah,
because they loved
yeah,
the
yeah.
company. But then they were like, no. Sorry.
Well, no, and then they hid it. They hid it from you, because no YouTuber's talking about that part of the. I haven't heard anyone, not bad talking to anyone, but I'm just saying like, it just shows like they did a pretty decent job at hiding what they're doing in that shareholder vote. There's literally a part in the shareholder vote that says it's for compensation in stock, because they gave up their stock. It's a joke. I'm like, what? I'm like, people are like, so.
I keep saying, bro, they're scared of retail.
Adam Aaron
They're
hasn't sold
terrified
one.
of us. Dude, they're so scared they're gonna create bag holders. Like, can you
Yeah, they
imagine 80% of the stock, like the shares held, are held by angry bag holders that won't let you pass a vote ever. Like previously, Adam Aaron just had to go to China. He said it himself. He just took a plane to China, had a shareholder meeting, did a vote, and he was done. But with this, he has to do it over the course of like 6 months. He has to fucking ask retail on Twitter to approve the shit for him.
It is crazy
Like
though
80% of the time it doesn't pass.
it is crazy though. Like people are saying like that 11 million kind of did like it was a crucial point when they sold. I'm not saying that they halted us or anything, but like it is crazy that happened. Yeah, curious. I just don't. I just don't expect a slow bleed. If it's gonna go back down, you know what I mean. I don't expect this.
I would want to die if it just slowly.
Well, if this technically would be a slow bleed that it's doing now, unless it just falls off a cliff tomorrow, like which I don't see happening either. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry.
Bro, take that pennant off. You're fucking breaking my heart. Take that bullish pennant off. Take the lines away.
Take it off. You don't want me to keep it there,
bro. Every time I look at the fact that we broke it to the downside, I want to cry. Take it off.
It's there, buddy. It has to stay there. It has to stay there. I just want to say thanks for all your advice. My kids next year is at a cryptography. Tell your kids I said hi. I'll be making onesies for the mob members pretty soon.
So, guys, were you able to those tweets that Adam whatever that fucking tweeted?
I love Spoon Mom, man. I love her. She's like in her house, like imagine she's like in her pajamas, getting into bed, having a cup of tea. She's like, and then she like pulls up her iPad with her Discord, and her husband's next to her, and she's like cussing at us.
So basically, I'm thinking that tweet basically said there are no synthetic shares. Like he said, oh, everything adds up.
Told y'all.
I don't know if that's what he's saying. I'm not saying that's what he's saying. So let's go back.
He's answering a couple questions. He's answering that question where people thought it was just retail. He answered that question with retail and institutions.
Which was clear, which I want to say that was based on this right here. It was clear. I don't know if you're watching the screen, Elon. Can you see the screen?
I can see it.
Okay, so, but what I will say, because I was on your side yesterday when we were talking in the Discord, I don't know why people were like assuming 800 million. But then I noticed, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this part?
Yes.
Which one?
So this is the shareholder, like the press release, right? That they talked about. And so this is where I can see people getting confused, but I still would have stuck with my original thesis. But it says there are approximately 4.1 million individual shareholders eligible to vote. So I would assume that an entity counts as an individual shareholder. Yeah. But I think that they just worded it very weird. And then when you come back to what Adam Aaron said in this,
it's even more confusing. Yeah.
Yeah, because and that's what I'm trying to tell people. You gotta stop listening to Adam. I've been trying to tell y'all, but no, everyone's like, no, Adam's our friend. Yeah, he's our friend.
Well, he couldn't do math also during that Trey interview either. He couldn't add shit up. He was sitting there.
I don't know how people are getting 800 million. I was like, dude.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I don't know either.
I was like, it's 501. It's like, I was like, dude, where is everybody getting this shit from?
Like 600 or like I could get like that number, but like 7, 8. I wasn't getting that. Like that was I was like, man, dude, 10th grade math failed you guys.
That's some real entertainment. You can go to Reddit.
Like, for people to think there's 800 or 900 million shares, the stock.
Look at this. Hey, look at this on my screen.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How do you still have money after this?
That's how I picture Lame.
I'm a genius.
Lame. This is how I picture you.
I'm a genius.
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, so like right here, he worded it again. He goes, where's the first? Maybe it's the first one. What a cuck.
I don't next week.
And then he used the word individuals have 80% of the shares. But that, I mean, I understood. I mean, reading this was easy to read, but
You thought
I get
you
the.
It reeks of bear fat in this Discord.
you
Hey,
guys
look at
And you know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is? People are double counting shares. Where where does it say that borrowed shares have to be just from institutions or they can't be from the retail population?
Well, I think a lot of I think every institution loaned their shares out. That just makes logical sense.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Like
saying.
BlackRock and Vanguard, 100% they loaned about. That's when BlackRock was dosing and buying, was because the fee was like 90%. So if you weren't loaning them out, I mean that was just stupid. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, so
you almost
if
had
they
no
loaned them all out,
risk. You had like no risk.
yeah, if they loaned them all out with that borrow rate or whatever that it is, they're chilling.
Yeah.
They're chilling. They're just loaning all of it out, and it makes sense because there's 100-something mil shorted, and that's how much institutions own.
can you imagine when Vanguard and BlackRock are going to dump all their shares?
I doubt they will. They'll probably doubt it when the shorters stop shorting.
Right, but it's going to happen at some point. You thought the GME down today was bad. Wait,
Oh
this
yeah, wait till you see this AMT go to 20.
it'll be like that Viacom experience.
Dude, they were dumping those in blocks. That shit was
See,
stupid.
I'm just very happy that people in the Discord and stuff, like, you have shares and stuff, but you made your money already. You know what I mean? You've already have a crazy amount of money from options. That's what I was saying. So, like, and let's say tomorrow you wake up, like, in theory, worst case scenario, AMC dumps to $10. You still have a crazy amount of money from what you made. You know what I mean? That's like.
Yes.
But the only thing that drops this, in my opinion, is if retail starts to sell. That's still all it leads up to. You know what I mean? Like, if retail sells, that's the only thing that hurts us. Because like I said, like Elon said, I don't think Vanguard and BlackRock sell right now. I don't think they do.
Why would you sell? You're getting 80%, 90% on your money.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's guaranteed for them. So like for them, they don't need to do anything. But like it's up to retail. That's like what it keeps coming back down to. So it's like,
if Adam Aaron pisses retail off, he's done.
That's what I've been saying.
Oh,
But
they're
like,
gonna riot and burn down every.
Retail will fuck them. They will never make a decision about their company ever again.
Honestly, I doubt that. If Adam Aaron lets the shorters win, the shorters will help him. Literally, because that's what. Look at Melvin. It's not that hard to get an inflow of cash when you fuck one side over. You just go to the other.
Yeah.
See, if I was Adam Aaron, I would just go to Citadel and make a deal. That would be me. I would go and say, look, I went to Harvard Business School. You went to school. Yeah, let's sit down and make a deal that benefits both of us. Give me the money to buy me back half of these shares. Let's straighten this shit out. Let's have these kids have a little bit of a rally, and then we dump everything. That's what I would do. I would work with
Adam, but like
but that's
what
how
people
swim, Mom. When there's a small rally, then everybody thinks it's going to the moon, and there's no end.
But what I will say is that they don't have to make a deal. They've already made so much money at AMC right now. Now the concern is like they're probably thinking like long term, does this continue? You know what I mean? That's what they're thinking. Like for like Adam Aaron, like where I think the problem lies is like a year down the road if like this draws out, which this has lasted 6 months. You know what I mean? So this could go on longer. That's what I'm like. That's what people are like. We have to have the squeeze. Only the squeeze I'm looking for is a gamma squeeze. I'm not looking for a short squeeze right now. Like,
and I'm just letting you guys know, the stock price can dump and go to 10 cents for all Adam Aaron cares. He doesn't care. A company
he does. Thank you. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Operating and operations are not dependent on the stock price.
Yeah, he does not. He does not. He does not care about the investors.
I mean, like I'm
People-
saying, it's good to make a deal with Citadel than 80 million H.
I don't think he's making a deal with the Citadel.
he's
That's
not
like
doing that. It's
that's
against
like that's
rules.
like that's like the polar opposite of like the Reddit theories. That's like the Citadel conspiracies they're talking about. They're like that's like the employees like they're like over there pulling their hair out, stressed to the max. Like maybe Adam will just come in the door and make a deal with us. Like, that's like the equal. That's like the equal. That's the equal theory. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But
Deal could happen is if there's benefit on both sides. Both of these guys are greedy fucks anyway. So if they will make a deal if it benefits them both equally.
I'm pretty sure you
Well,
can't
what
make
do
a
you
deal
mean
with
by
people
make a
shorting. You
deal?
can't make it. Yeah, you can't make a deal with people shorting your
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah,
How's he
you
gonna walk in
can't.
there without pants?
Well,
It's illegal.
Yeah, how's he gonna walk in there with his naked shorts on?
well,
No.
then you give them another stock to short.
Hey, bro, listen, look at my cock. I know what's going on here. I'm not wearing pants.
This dick went to Harvard. That dick went to Harvard.
This is an ape
All
cock.
Adam Aaron's post was for trade trades and all those people that are putting mysteries behind Adam Aaron's tweets, saying, "Oh my God, he could be saying synthetic shares." And Adam Aaron just said, "Oh, there's no mysteries. I'm just telling you how much outstanding there is."
Yeah, that is
Also, publicly, even if there was, he can't say it. He
I will
can't.
say though, Trey's last interview, he did not look too happy with Adam Aaron. The whole time, he didn't really look too, except when his like the camera fell on his like his on when his pants were off. But like besides that, like he did not seem happy.
No way, the Discord is on the live. Dope, yo.
Yeah, yeah. Just
God,
don't like
I'm
drop like
Part,
some
but
crazy
every
stuff.
time I look at that chart and I go dumpy dumpy.
Yeah, so
Dude,
that's
I just want AIM to put 600K in options so I can make him a billionaire.
I'm gonna
I'm
buy
already there, bud.
I'm already there, bud.
I loaded into some calls earlier today. I honestly don't even care if I get anywhere near strike. They're
I
already
mean, like
making me money.
on the bright side though, like all things considered, like AMC's down, but like Cinemark's down too. So like, it's not like it's just like we're the only movie theater going down. Like at least they're burning with us right now.
Oh, this is something really funny. There was this guy, and I'm in also one Discord I'm in. It's the Roche Capital Discord.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so there's one guy in there. He's saying, "Yeah, AMC is too risky for me. I'm just gonna do 0-day spy calls today."
Holy fuck.
What the
Legendary.
hell is wrong with that dude?
Legendary. I fucking
Fucking
love
Russian
that guy.
roulette. Russian
Yeah.
You
roulette.
might as well do 1,000 like Tesla calls for next week.
I was on Belmont's in his Discord for a little bit. That's all we do is spy calls in there, baby. That's how you make $500 a day. That was his $500 a day plan. It was trading spy every day. I was like, oh god, this guy.
People have lost their shits trading 0-day spies. I mean, that's like that's
It
another.
probably worked in 2020.
I mean,
Literally, during the bull
One
run,
sec.
you could
One sec.
play spy.
Okay, I'll answer some questions really quick in the chat. And so I'm muted from Discord for now, but I'm not if you're new to the channel, I'm not roasting AMC, nothing like that. I bought some options today, was laddering in, and then I kind of waited. Now I'm waiting to get most until Friday. But as you can see, the Discord's completely non-biased with everything like that. That's my channel. Everything about this channel is non-biased. I don't care if the stock's going up, down, sideways. It's about making money, right? And it's when you come to the channel, you always need a transparent viewpoint. So when I was going over the share price, or not the share price, but the votes and stuff like that, the tweet, it was more so just giving you my viewpoint. People wanted the viewpoint on it, and I knew when I saw this that I needed to go live. I wasn't gonna do one tonight, but whatever. So, I don't really. I think I gave my opinion on it pretty well. I don't really know if I could be more clear about it. It's what I assumed it was, so that's good. But I would want everyone to know though, when you're looking at when you're looking on YouTube and you're looking at DD and you're like specifically YouTube and like Reddit and you're like in Discord and other forums, right? I would recommend like trying to back up that information. You know what I mean? Like try to like make sure it has substance behind it, because like there's a lot of calculations. I'm not running anyone down like that at all. But there's a lot of calculations of people giving their share count vote and what they thought it meant. But like, I really thought this was clear. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get the confusion and how they had the press release and stuff. But I think if you just simply took the time to read this, it kind of would have given you a little bit of an answer. So I think it's capped. I personally think it's capped out. I think, sorry, I think the shares are essentially capped out. I think it's shorted as much as it could be right now. I think the only thing that could possibly bring AMC down is the fact if retail starts to sell. I don't think Institution Vanguard and BlackRock sell. I don't think they sell. They have no risk on their positions right now, so it wouldn't make too much sense for them to sell. But if we start dropping, they could possibly get out of their positions and sell if they wanted to. So we'll have to see what happens there. But as right now, I'm not scared or anything like that. This wasn't like too crazy. It was kind of just confirmation. And this could also be something that he was saying just to cover himself, so there can be no like SEC investigation on him in the future with him like giving, leeway to naked shorts or saying that there were shares outstanding that weren't. You know what I mean? Like, this could be to protect himself. He could have been informed by lawyers to say this. You don't know everything. This definitely looks like he did not write this just to say that. Looks like someone wrote it for him. I mean, not being a rocket scientist or anything, but it is what it is. That's what it looks like. So those things are something I would really take seriously. I think people are trolling the girl in the Discord, Swim Mom. Honestly, Swim Mom makes quite a bit of money, so she's actually a good trader, and I don't just defend people, but she makes a good chunk of change. So if you're trolling her, she probably makes more than you do. I'm just saying. But like, she's entitled to her opinion. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when she said that, I was like, look, that's a pretty far-fetched idea that he would work with Citadel, because first of all, they're shorting the stock, so it's definitely going to be a compliance issue. So I don't think that would ever happen. But what I'm saying is, like, people are entitled to their opinion. That's like, I'm never gonna like attack someone for giving me their opinion. I encourage people to have differing opinions than mine. Hopefully, we can have educated conversations about it. But yes, I mean, honestly, she makes like a lot. I mean, I will say that. So, Swim Mom makes a lot of money. I'll open the Discord back up. No one handles his account but him. Okay, so you can. So he also said that they wouldn't sell any other shares, and then they found shares, and the executive sold shares. Now, he may have posted this, but someone could have wrote this for him, and then he could have posted it. Technically, he's handling his account. So, I mean, come on, we're not that naive. Like, let's be real. He's a CEO of a company. Come on. He doesn't sit on Twitter all night.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Honestly, I think I personally believe it's over. So
There's people that don't give a shit
Who
about
said
COVID.
that, goddamn?
So this idea that COVID's still around, there's people who literally do not care.
The problem is a lot of elderly people go on cruise lines. I think that's the real issue. It's not.
Yeah,
that's true.
Comes out they die on there. That's gonna be.
Oh man, that talk about want to buy some puts that day.
Oh, so Carnival's gonna tank. Okay.
With Pfizer shots.
So someone in the chat goes, $60 is the vibration. It's been rejected multiple times. It's true. It's true.
I mean, okay, this chart to me looks like crap. Am I right or wrong?
It's always poopy.
For what?
AMC.
She's talking about AMC.
Oh,
I mentioned yesterday
AMC has been looking like garbage.
You have a double top on the weekly. You came down, and now you're bear flagging. But on the after hours, somehow you're above VWAP. So I mean, that's
What? We're gonna get some steals tomorrow, maybe.
What about like charge point, maybe?
I mean, if it's gonna go down to 25, 30 is not.
This looks like a launch pad. What are you guys talking about?
I'm scared to hop in again. I'm not gonna lie.
I think.
I am too, kind of.
AMC's gonna dump tomorrow.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, I think it's definitely dumping
if I catch it at all.
I'm only buying if it gets down to like.
Dude, y'all went from bulls this morning to being terrified. Like within
Got the
No,
money.
fair
Don't want to
fight.
lose it.
Like if I was a hedgie, I would just go hard tomorrow. I would take every single share I've got and dump. Short. Because that's the only way I'm going to save my business.
Man, Swim Mom, the chat is not a fan of you. They're not a
Oh,
fan.
they
But
hate Swim Mom
I did
now.
I did tell him though. Swim Mom makes pretty good money from trading, and
Well,
she has
Mom
Olympic.
got
And
some
she has
pretty
Olympic.
good calls.
She has some Olympic children or some crap too.
Who's not a fan
Swimmer.
of me? No one likes me?
No, no one's a fan of you, Swim Mom. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah, no
rough.
one in the no one. It's okay. They weren't a fan of me for like 2 months. That's okay.
It's
Oh, I thought people liked me. Oh,
it's
well.
the YouTube. It's the YouTube like
Yeah, YouTube's
Mom, I
tough.
love you.
Yeah, I love you, Swim Mom.
Thank you.
we
That's
like
great.
Mom.
Keep buying my pay
Yeah.
safe, please.
Hey, I owe Swim Mom some whiskey, man, because she's made me some pretty good money the last few weeks.
That's good.
Swim Mom, are you
This is
still in MVIS?
MVIS is scary, man. It can pop up, but man,
No, I
that is
have-
terrifying. That is terrifying.
I
I
still
have,
got
I have shares.
like
I bought shares.
It is so. I think it's gonna pop though. I think it's gonna pop up and then get terrible. But
Dumpity.
Yeah.
I bought shares actually. I think I'm gonna keep them for a while.
You sold your calls?
I have half of them left.
dude, Swim's been taking profits.
Yes.
yeah.
It's such a good feeling when you take profits on
We've been-
options. It's a great.
Yeah.
feeling.
Bloom Energy
Yeah,
still.
I'm nervous that I have this one Tesla call left. I hate fucking keeping Tesla calls for 24 hours more than
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't keep those overnight.
A woman just
Wait,
told
wait.
Nah.
Mom to
Hold on.
drive.
You guys profit from calls?
Color.
Talk about Adam. I already talked about Adamiran's tweet. It's nothing really new. I think you can rewind the stream if you want to see it. I think we'll break $60 tomorrow. Tell her to short it. Mama Bear, you still placing your option call tomorrow? It depends. It depends where we close. I think tomorrow is 110% a battle for $40. 100%. I think it's a battle for $40. If we start moving up, awesome. I'll still wait till the end of the day before I look at calls. But I think tomorrow, 110%, it's a battle for $40. I do not think that they want us to get above and hold $40. They cannot afford for us to hold $40. Next week is gonna really be the key week. But if we can hold above like Wednesday, $40, this thing could really rip again. And that's what I'm looking at right now. It's not so much the short squeeze; it's more the gamma squeeze that you should be looking at. That's gonna be the really big part. Ow. Just hit something. The more paper hands, that's what I'm saying too. Like when it comes to the stock price being affected, it's going to 100% come down to retail, guys. That's what it's coming down to is retail. You know, the math behind that's still strong. About 400 million shares are owned by us. You know what I mean? That's a lot. Just based on what Adam Aaron's giving us there, right? So, I mean, I don't see a crazy drop. It comes down to retail, guys. That's the big part. Tyler, I thought you were all for AMC going to the moon, and since I started watching this stream, it's been nothing but negative talk. People who obviously have puts. No one, I don't think anyone. I think a few people in my Discord might, but no one has puts. I personally said I wouldn't even touch puts. There's too much risk involved on both sides of it right now. I think that's dumb. So, I mean, and again, I have no reason to lie or anything. Like, it's all about making money for me. It's not about, anything else besides making money in stocks. That's all this channel is about. It's not emotional. It's nothing like that. And I think people in the Discord are more bearish than I am, to be honest. You know what I mean? And there's been times where I've been more bearish. I mean, I've openly said it. But I mentioned yesterday too, like, it's Thursday and Friday. These are typically the worst days of the week for us, especially Friday. You know, we had a great after hours. We popped up a little bit. I don't mind that. I also think this is already priced in. I think this tweet right here was priced in yesterday when we saw all that shorting going on, personally. That's my opinion, though. So I've heard the same. You're good. So it's not a. What about losing? I don't really care about anyone's numbers. I care about the numbers that are factually given to me, right? And I don't have evidence to like prove any other numbers. So I'm not going to talk about things I can't prove because like now there was other streamers talking about like these numbers of like we were at 800, 900 million, you know, and it's just like I can't confirm that. You know what I mean? And like what if people put all their money in like last night or something, or they listened to something I said, and I think people have to make decisions for themselves. But I would feel terrible if I said something that was a lie or something that wasn't factually true that I couldn't even back up and I just made numbers up, right? And people lost a lot of money off of that. I would feel terrible about that. So I try to always have as much factual information and try to be able to back things up no matter what. So it's not about me like, yeah. So like it's people like, well, you're not a bull. No, it's just, I can't prove it. So I can't talk about it. You know what I mean? But yeah. But the big part though, like that I have to keep saying is like, I mean, honestly, tomorrow there's a high possibility though. I will say this, like people are gonna get mad when I say this. Pre-market's gonna be big. I wonder where we open up pre-market. You're in a bear flag, 100%. You are in a bear flag. You might come down and start. You might see a flash. I mentioned it in the video today, down here, and then pop back up. You have not tested this level yet, and I find it very surprising that you have not tested this level yet. No, bad. Like right there. You see that right there? That 36 level? That's the last local high, that double top that we had from way back when. We have not retested it. And I don't think that that's a coincidence. I think we're going to test it pretty soon again. I think it's possible. Just like we tested it here. I mean, like, look, the same day we came down, we tested, almost touched it down there. And then we popped right back up. So people are like, well, it's bearish. You think we're going down, yada, yada. I mean, look how quick we tested and came right back up. Anything can happen. I went over Adam Aaron's tweet before. I've gone over it a few times. So just rewind the stream if you have to. My PC setup, it's a 370 with an i9 processor. So I wanted a 380, but they were out of stock. So I'm trying to like make it as, you know, help out as much as possible, give you my opinions. But yeah, if we get a 36, are you still going big? I like it a lot at 36. I'll be really vigilant to see where we're at. It would be Mondays are usually pretty strong. The question of the 36 would be, where would I take profits on options? I think that's the really big question, is where would I be looking for profit taking? My why is just to make money. That's my why. I have no other why. Now, why I want to make money is for my son and my family. But besides that, yeah, I have no other why. Yeah, so. No, the 4.2 million is the whole world, apparently. I do not like cents, no. I like the $100 calls a lot for the 25th. I think 36 profit at 50 realistic. I don't know. I mean, I never really know until I'm in the trade when I'm getting out. How's the German market right now? What's the price at? Says it's down. Was that sarcasm? What trolls? You're all trolls. They open 2. Yeah, I thought they opened at 1. When AMC squeezes, my probability of it getting laid goes up. I don't know. It's pretty high right now. It's been pretty high lately. TSL, that's a dumb statement. Options traders are the reason this is pushing up, just so you know. This is all from options, just so you know. This big push, this is all from options. Simple as that. So you shouldn't be upset at options. They're helping it. What was for dinner tonight? Tendies, baby, and sushi. It's a high probability we fill the gap. High probability. Zach, good question. What's my, how do I feel about inflow versus outflow? I like it. I mean, like, this is why I tell people not to worry about the hype. This is why I told everyone last night. I was like, stop thinking about things you don't know. You know what I mean? Stop thinking about things that you can't control, that are random, like that you can't prove. You need to stop, because when they get disproven, this type of stuff happens and everyone panics. So that's why I'm so big on talking about only things you can prove. Dude, TSL, you're getting muted. You're an idiot. I'm sorry. Sorry, bud. You're an idiot. That's literally like, I'm sorry, guys. I can't handle just sheer stupidity in the chat. Okay, so see, the TSL was basically saying this push was stupid because it was a gamma squeeze. It does no good if you sell. People were selling options the whole way up. That's sheer stupidity. You need to go get a book, preferably a college textbook, so you can understand how derivatives work, because I don't think you understand. Either that or the system failed you. So please, don't come in here. Please don't talk. Well, you can't talk anymore. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I read that guy's messages. That is like honestly insane. So, but that's what I'm saying. People need to stop focusing on, wishes and dreams and hopes on what you think might happen and the theoreticals and other things that could be happening. There's enough evidence in front of you that's bullish. You know what I mean? The inflow versus outflow, where you're sitting at, where you're trending. You don't look that bad. If you broke below 36, I'd be a little concerned, or like 32 range. But like, I like it all. Like, it looks good. Can you say a word about dark pools? One, I haven't spent enough time looking at the new stuff on them. Two, I don't think there's enough information on them as well. That's why I didn't talk about dark pools for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, because there wasn't enough information, everyone was like, dark pools, dark pools, dark pools. And I was like, well, what happened when the first time everyone discovered dark pools for the first time? Nothing happened. That didn't cause a squeeze. Nothing like that happened. You know what I mean? It's OBV, not OVB. But yeah. College was for you? Yeah, I know. I went to college for you guys. I didn't go to college for myself. How many shares of AMC? I had the 93, then I bought another 650 at a freaking high price, like a ding dong. But I don't care. I made enough. It's fine. I just stated how many I owned. Calls have to be hedged. They don't have to be hedged. I don't hedge any of my calls. I go full send. We need to hold above 40. Holding above 40 would be really big for this week as well. It's gonna be a battle for 40. It's like clear as day. Like that's what it's gonna be tomorrow. I'd be shocked if we just gapped up in the morning. I would be shocked, but that'd be really good. I mean, the most bullish, you want to be as bullish out of the gate as possible, so you don't have to worry about it. Like kind of like last Friday. Tyler, win Lambo, hippie. You know Lambo. I don't know Lambo. More like Toyota Camry. Hope we make 120. About 50 call options on the dip today. Can't beat it. What strikes are you looking at? I like the $100 strikes. If offering was announced and closed GME, it can run. Another thing too is like AMC, like GameStop got demolished today, guys, and AMC's still performing very well. You know what I mean? Like all things considered, 13%. And how much is GME done at the end of the day? Almost 30%, like half, about half. Just insane. How to feel about June 18th? It's gonna come down to the wire. That's how I'm feeling about June 18th. People tend to show the gig is up. Naked shorts were exposed. It's only a matter of time. I'm curious. It's gonna come down to the SEC on the naked shorts. 100%. The SEC is what's gonna make or break the naked shorts, in my opinion. I don't have any weekly calls. I try to never have weekly calls. GME diluted shares again. GME's doing what AMC would do if they could. Also, will say I will not vote yes for anything. I will vote no for every single thing on the AMC addendum. Everything I'll vote no for. So I'm saying AMC's moving separately from GME. That's why GME's getting killed and AMC's holding pretty well right now. Also, like I said, it's retail, 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 retail. That's why AMC's not getting killed. No, I'm not interested in crypto. No. I'm not interested in crypto right now. At all. How many shares were available to short in the after hours? Let's look. Ortex is a pile of poop. Just so everyone knows, that site's so stupid. I would never use that site again. Oh, man. Adam Marin is a cuck. I agree. I don't like the guy. He's okay. But he has to do what's best for the company. Not what's best for me and you. Not what's best for our stock price. Should say that. That wasn't how far out do you normally play your options? Typically 2-3 weeks. Typically 2 weeks. That's my favorite. I would assume you're gonna get a an email regarding your vote because they want everyone to vote because they know if you don't vote, it's considered a no. So I don't think they'll want to do the calls. Sound like I got GERD? I don't know what GERD is. Doesn't sound good. I feel like Fox Finance has been the most fair when it comes to covering AMC. Yeah, they're not left wing. They're pretty like, well, I feel like all finance is typically not left wing, but they seem pretty right wing. Play some music, get the vibe going. I'm probably gonna hop off here in like the next 30 minutes. Yes, do it. And I'm getting copyright strikes, so I don't know if I can. I could get my I didn't know, but like someone sent me a thing. I could get my channel like terminated for too many copyright strikes or something. I was like, oh yikes. I'm in your Discord, but not a paid member. How much membership? What's the difference? The difference in Discord, you get all these extra channels, like all of our trades and stuff like that. I think there's some new spots available too. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've made some more available spots. Probably fill up in the next 2 days. That's a good mic. It picks up all your swallowing noises. Oh, my bad. I can turn the gain down. It's because I'm really close to it right now though. The gain's already down. Yikes. Yikes. But I've been drinking a lot this stream too. I'm also dead right now. I haven't slept in about a day or two. I'm not giving. When I trade puts on Clove, I'd be careful. I think Clove has real squeeze potential down the road. And after it chills, I like it a lot still. Did everyone see Lou was arrested years ago for fraud? I didn't know that. Is that even true? Don't spread lies. Adam Aaron didn't sell those. AMC sold them, but yeah, they were executive shares too. That was pretty tough. Options lead to gamma squeeze, which leads to real squeeze. True. Yes, they do. How was the volume? I didn't even see the volume on AMC today. I would assume it was low. More than yesterday. But no real information there. In my opinion, if we break below this flag, we come down and test like this 36 range. 34, 36 range. If you break below this flag. Yeah, I went over the Twitter already. Louis should be arrested for Clove fraud. Guys, like Clove is a great play. Like it's gonna do well. I think people just took profits on it. I think Clove is solid. Like I've liked Clove for months. I've liked Clove for a long time. Citadel has too much interest in Clove for my liking. Why does he need to ask for this year? Only close fun. Yeah, he should have just waited to ask for later. Why do you ask now? It doesn't make sense. Cause I'm telling you, they're gonna direct him and give him to the executives. That's what they're gonna do. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna just be talking in the Discord for a little bit. But that's gonna wrap up the stream. I wanted to just give a little bit update on the Twitter stuff going on with Adam Aaron. I've covered it a few times in this video, so make sure you just go check that out. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. I'm probably not during the day though. The day streams are kind of whack. I feel like I try to vote here. I try to get here on the night. I feel like I can get a lot of stuff across, and it's really good content as well. I feel like it's good and interactive. But yeah, I'll be in the Discord. There's a few There's a few more spots in the Discord, but yeah, Patreon links down below. Have a good one, guys. Love you all. And if you want, I'm trying to be more active on Twitter. So if you want a bunch of free information and me trolling everyone, this is the Twitter. I live to be a troll. Namaste.